So today we will talk about the chemical properties of oxygen family. So first we will talk about oxidation states of these elements. So as you can see that except polonium, each element is showing total four type of oxidation states. And the most common state is -2, which is shown by oxygen, sulfur, selenium and tellurium, all four of them. Okay. And if we talk about the stability of these states, so for -2, so the stability decreases down the group. For +6, it is also decreases down the group, and for +4 state it is increases down the group. If the compound is showing +4 or +6 state for these elements, so that means these elements are covalent in nature. If we talk about the anomalous behavior of oxygen, so oxygen has some special properties as compared with the other group members. So oxygen has very small size, it has high electronegativity, and it has non-availability of the orbitals. So because of these properties, it can show some different properties also. Like it can form hydrogen bonds easily, while other group members are not able to do it. The reason behind that is the small size and high electronegativity of oxygen atom. So oxygen atom can easily attract the hydrogen atom to form hydrogen bonds, and oxygen can also form p pi multiple bonds very easily because of its small size. And third is, it cannot extend its covalency more than 4 because d orbitals are not available in the atoms of oxygen atom. Okay. And next is a reaction with hydrogen. So these elements can react with hydrogen to form hydrides with the formula H2E. Like oxygen can react with hydrogen to form water, and sulfur can react with hydrogen to form hydrogen sulfide. If we talk about the acidic nature of hydrides, so their acidic nature will increase down the group. Okay. The reason behind the increasing acid nature, it is the decrease in bond enthalpy for the dissociation of He bond, and it's also reasonable for the thermal stability of hydrides, क्योंकि स्टेबिलिटी डिपेंड करती है हाइड्रोजन और एलिमेंट की बॉन्ड स्ट्रेंथ के ऊपर। तो क्योंकि जब हम ग्रुप में नीचे आते हैं तो बॉन्ड लेंथ इंक्रीज होती है, तो बॉन्ड वीक हो जाते हैं, सो इसलिए कि थर्मल स्टेबिलिटी जो है वो डिक्रीज होती है। ठीक है। इफ यू टॉक अबाउट द reducing nature, so the reducing nature also increases down the group. Now next is reaction with oxygen. So these elements can react with its own group member oxygen to form oxides with the formula EO2 and EO3. So sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide, they are gas at the room temperature, while other oxides are in the solid state. If you talk about the acidic nature of oxide, so it decreases down the group, because as you know that when we move down in the group, the metallic nature increases, so acidic nature will decrease because metallic oxides are basic in nature. Okay. Now next is reaction with halogens. So these elements can react with the halogens like fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine to form different type of halides with the formula EX2, EX4 and EX6. If we talk about the stability of the halides, so the compounds which contain fluoride ion are more stable as compared with other. So as you can see, this that sulfur tetrafluoride is more stable than sulfur tetrabromide. If we talk about the hexa halides of these elements, so the hexafluorides of the elements are most stable, while the uh, hexahalides, hexabromides and hexahalides, they are very less stable at room temperature. Okay. You can see the structure of sulfur hexafluoride. In this molecule, the sulfur is in sp3d2 hybridized state, so it has octahedral structure. If we talk about the hexafluorides, so sulfur tetrafluoride is gas, SeF4 is liquid, and TeF4 is solid. If you see the structure of sulfur tetrafluoride. So it has distorted trigonal bipyramidal structure, and the sulfur has sp3 hybridization. So you can see the lone pair is present at the equatorial position. So because of bond pair lone pair repulsion, it has this distorted structure. They can also make dihalides except oxygen, as they can also make monohalides which are dimeric in nature. And these monohalides can undergo disproportionation reaction, as you can see that Ace2Cl2 can break down into SeCl4 and Se element. Okay, so thank you so much.